Asia Society in New York City is very famous for its sculpture collection, for its Indian, Western Himalayan, Kashmir, and some Tibetan. It is really an impressive collection. It's not huge, but it is a very nice size, and it's absolutely full of masterworks that have been well documented, well published, well exhibited in exhibitions around the world. What they're not known for is painting. Now, they do have a few illuminated manuscripts, but which are also of early and rare and good quality. They also have one painting. They have one that I am aware of that we published on the HAR website almost 20 years ago, maybe over 20 years ago. And this painting is of a Tara, and the central figure is Tara. There's two standing side figures, and then slightly above to Tara's right side is a Shakyamuni Buddha, and slightly above over her left shoulder is a white Tara. Now, what's really interesting about this painting is the registers on the top, bottom, and the sides. The composition is basically divided horizontally in half when it comes to the registers, and the upper register and the upper side registers contain the 21 Taras of the Suryagupta tradition. Now, the lower half of the composition contains the 21 Taras of the Atisha tradition. And also above Tara's head, the central Tara, above on her right side is this very small figure of what surely must be Suryagupta. Suryagupta, Ravi Gupta, in Tibetan Nima Bepa. We usually translate it as Suryagupta. And he is the kind of the progenitor, the founder, the organizer, the original author that we know of out of Kashmir for the 21 Taras of Suryagupta. Now, what differentiates the 21 Taras of Suryagupta from those of Atisha? Atisha is a Buddhist teacher, an abbot, a monastic coming out of Bengal really in the 11th century. Suryagupta is likely to be 10th century or earlier. But the difference between the Suryagupta tradition of 21 Taras and the Atisha tradition is the Atisha tradition, they all basically look the same with one face and two arms. They just have variant colors. Whereas the 21 Taras of Suryagupta, they can be peaceful, semi-peaceful, wrathful, or wrathful. They can also have multiple heads, multiple arms, legs. They can be standing or sitting. So they're in all these various postures and various moods. And that's what makes this painting really interesting, is because it's very early. Some people have dated it as 15th century, but I tend to want to make it more 14th century. And it's possibly one of the very earliest examples we have of a depiction, a composition which contains both sets of the 21 Taras, that of Suryagupta, that of Atisha. And in the lower composition, we also have surely what must be an image of the abbot, the monk with the red hat, Atisha, and then another two lay figures below who are more than likely to be the donors, the commissioners of this particular painting. So this is it. It's really a masterwork. Unfortunately, we do not have a great picture, a great image on the HAR website, but the painting is really fascinating. It's early. It has a lot of merit from the point of view of iconography and from the point of view of style and quality, and the condition is really quite good for its age. So we'll leave it there. You can subscribe, you can like, you can join HAR on Patreon, and you can also make a donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources.